At the beginning of the game, you play as a newly sired fledgling vampire who's been given a task by the Vampire Prince of Los Angeles. As you progress through the game, you'll run into several different opposing factions and be able to make your own choices about which ones you want to ally yourself with or betray. And down the road, these actions will help determine which of the multiple game endings you experience. But for now, the Prince has given you a simple ultimatum of doing his bidding or being baked in the sun. In RPG terms, he's given us a quest. And in traditional RPG manner, we've given the player a quest log system to keep track of this and any other quests they receive. This is the quest log. As we see, the Prince has told us we have to take care of a Sabbat threat. That's a group of vampires opposed to the Prince's rule of the city. He's also told us to track down somebody named Venus to get info on the threat. She's at a club in downtown LA. And we found out that she may have more info on it in her computer, and that she may not want to give us all the information herself. So here we are in downtown Los Angeles, one of our 4 hubs in the game. This is the first look anyone's had at the Los Angeles hub. And if you saw it at E3 last year, you'd seen the Hollywood hub. Los Angeles is another example of the cool visuals we're able to pack onto the screen using Valve's Source technology. We're able to create a city full of skyscrapers and compete on a visual quality standpoint with any games out there, so we're able to take RPGs out of their traditional graphical limitations. You can see we're headed into Confession. This is a nightclub in a converted church where the Prince had told us we could find Venus, and probably her computer. I'm guessing we might find her computer in the front office area. So let's try to lockpick this door, which we can do by pressing one context-sensitive use key. Well, no dice. Doesn't look like Bob's lockpick skill is up to the task. We'll have to come back to this. Maybe we can find a key somewhere, convince somebody to let us in, or put some experience into the skill when we get some experience. For now, let's go see if we can find and talk to Venus.
Hello, love. You don't look like the regular sort of clientele we get here at Club Confession, although I'm pretty sure that you've got plenty of sins to confess. Your kind is never without its share of dirty, dark little secrets.
One of the things that Troika is very well known for is their great dialogue system. Provided deep RPG dialogue with lots of different possible responses and a dialogue system that responds to you and who you are. Now I've got a number of options to choose from here with Venus, but for now I'm going to be pretty direct because I need my information. So we'll choose the first option.
You are direct, aren't you? A boy after my own heart. Or various other parts of my body. Unfortunately, my, benefactor isn't exactly tolerant of loose lips, so, for now at least, I must keep mine closed.
At the second dialogue screen, there's a line in blue. This shows us a persuasion line. This is one of the feats that we can use in dialogues. As my persuasion skill is high enough, I've got the ability to say something different to Venus that I wouldn't otherwise have.
Oh, well, he does seem to know just about everyone in LA, undead or not. I suppose you and I can have a little chat, but this is just between us, understand?
Of course, Venus.
I don't know much, but I have heard people talking about a problem with unsavory sorts crawling around in the sewers beneath downtown. A few of my master's acquaintances went down to investigate, and didn't come home to feed the cat.
The indicators that popped up during the conversation have just let me know that my quest log has been updated, and that I've gained some experience. We'll talk about that in a minute. For now, it sounds like these guys might be pretty tough, so I'm going to ask Venus if she knows how to find some weaponry to help me out.
The man you want to find is Fat Larry. He's usually in some back alley or another, working out of the back of his truck. He's a bloody riot. and he's got the sort of toys you have in mind.
Great, we'll go and talk to the man.
You do that, darling. And please, for my sake, let's not let it get out that Venus has a problem keeping her secrets, all right? I don't particularly want to wake up dead. At least not yet.
Now here I've got a number of choices. I could be mean to Venus and maybe try to blackmail her. But I may want to get information out of her later on as well, so for the time being I'm going to be nice to her.
No problem, love. If you need anything else, I'll be here amongst the shadows, worshipping with the rest of the Midnight Tribe. Take care.
So back to those indicators that had popped up during the conversation.